Hey you guys, it's Britt coming to you live, and I'm just over at my mom's house right now by her beautiful tree. But I just wanted to pop on here really quick because I got inspired today, and I got inspired by this quote in this book. And this one sentence in this book was, "You are the perfect person for the job." And the book was actually The Success Principles by Jack Canfield, who, if you don't know, is one of the guys that was in the movie The Secret. And this quote really brought up a lot for me, and this book brought up a lot for me. It actually came up in my memories from 6 years ago. I was reading this book, The Success Principles, 6 years ago. And hey, you guys, say hi to me when you pop on. Hey, Andrea. So I was reading this book, The Success Principles, 6 years ago. And it's funny because a lot of these things I actually teach now. They're just kind of like ingrained in me, and that book came up on my memories, and it just really made me have this realization, like, wow, 6 years ago I was pretty much in the same energy state that I'm in now, right? But I just didn't know that I was meant to teach on this stuff. But I really wish I would have known, because this was always my passion, you guys. This was always what I was the most excited about. And so it was really cool to see that book pop up on my memories. And then I randomly opened the book today, because I always open books that I'm randomly guided to. Yes, he does also do the Chicken Soup for the Soul books. Yes. So anyways, I opened this book, and the quote that really stood out to me, I kind of flipped through it, and it was really cool. It's a really good book, you guys. Really fat book, like awesome read. I remember when I read that, it felt like such an accomplishment, because it's like, it's a fat book, you guys. So the quote was, "You are the perfect person for the job," or something like that. And he was talking about success, and he was talking about like living your life's dreams, right? And he said, like, so often we can feel like, there's something wrong with us, or we're not good enough, or we're not actually good enough to live our lives' dreams. And that's completely false. And, this quote, like, "You are the perfect person for the job. You are the perfect person to carry out your soul mission." And I was actually kind of talking about this on my stories earlier today, about how those things that are challenging for you, and how those, like, even qualities about yourself that you find annoying, or even things you hate about yourself, right? Like, even difficult things in your life. Like, let's just say you have difficulties in your relationships, or you have difficulties connecting with self-love, or you have difficulties with money, or you have difficulties with whatever thing that it is. These things can actually be turned around and used for your benefit, okay? And they might actually be a part of your soul purpose. So here's the thing with healers, is sometimes we actually take on a lot of stuff to heal. And so some of these things that may have been so difficult for you, like to love yourself, or to manifest a soulmate, or to have a good relationship with money and have success, like whatever your challenge has been, that could be connected to your purpose. Because once you really master it, right, like the thing that's been so difficult for you, that's a huge win. And that's something that you're then able to teach, right? Hey, Danny. So I just wanted to pop on here and share that with you. Like, your difficulties are leading you to the ultimate mastery of these things, right? So everything is perfect. You are perfect. You are the perfect person to carry out your soul mission. And like Jack Canfield said in his book, you're the perfect person for the job. Like, you don't have these dreams in your heart for no reason, right? Like, they're there because you're the person who's meant to bring them to life, right? Like, you may have big visions. You may have these big dreams that like feel big to you. Like, you feel like, okay, I'm not good enough to do that, right? Like, this is how I feel with some of my dreams too. It's like, I'm not good enough to do that. Who am I to like have these dreams of speaking on a stage or whatever? And it's like, no, if you have those dreams, that's because you're meant to do these things. And that is like your highest soul expression. So I just really wanted to come on here and remind you guys this. So affirm that with me, right? Like, I am the perfect person for the job of living out my highest dreams. Ooh, got shivers. I must have needed to hear that. But some people have big dreams and not the talent. But here's the thing. If you're thinking that you don't have the talent, you're doing the wrong thing. Yeah, like on American Idol. Okay, that's a perfect example. So I truly believe that like not everybody is meant to do the same thing, right? And you know, some people are maybe seeking to become famous as singers or whatever, when really there is another path that's actually the higher path for them, right? Like it's not like we're all meant to win the lottery or something. Like that could be someone's dream, but there's many different paths to the same thing, right? So we're not all meant to be famous singers on American Idol, but we can all be singers if that's something we want to do, right? Like people that haven't won American Idol have actually gone on to build successful careers as singers, but they just didn't win it through that path, right? So there's many different paths to the same thing. Even if, let's say, you did some show like that and then you lost, that doesn't mean that you're done with your passion, right? Or maybe, like what I said earlier, there is another thing that your life is actually meant to be about, and sometimes we're just holding on to a certain dream just out of ego when there's actually an even higher plan for us and something that is ultimately for the benefit of humanity even more than some of these ego dreams, right? Like when I'm talking about the fulfillment of your life's dreams, you guys, it actually goes so much deeper than just being about you and being about making you happy and you know, getting you all the money or all the success and all the love. Like, I mean, yes, you get to have those things, but there is ultimately a plan for you and a path for you where you are actually helping people heal as well. Like, you're a healer and there's a way for you to be in your highest essence and be in your power and also heal and help people as well. And I do feel like there are some people who they need to take the ego out of their mission, you know, like this isn't just about you. Like this is what I talk about when I talk about soul purpose, like inside my courses, you guys, is like, yes, what is your highest joy, but also how can you help people the most? So it's a two-part thing. I think I actually talked about this recently in another video, but it's like purpose isn't just about like what would be your highest joy. That's the first part, but the second part is what would be the way that you can help people the most, right? And so I think sometimes these people who are seeking to be famous or seeking to like win the lottery or something, it's like, okay, these are things that you can manifest, but is that ultimately your highest good, or would your highest good be another path where you're actually helping more people, right? And the thing with that is like, you have to really tune in and ask yourself like, okay, what is my highest joy for me to do, but how can I also help people as well? Because if you're here and you're watching this video, you're obviously a healer or a light worker of some sort. And, you know, it isn't just about you. Like, it's not just about you selfishly living all of your dreams. Like, you have a specific soul path that's part of the higher plan for humanity and the awakening back to light. So is that making sense, you guys? Danny says, I seen a girl in one singing show that didn't win because of health problems and said it's not meant to be, but she has much more success at the moment than the winner in her singing career. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and I think that's exactly what I was trying to say to you guys. So anyways, that's probably all I wanted to pop on here and say. I just really wanted you to know, like, whenever you're feeling like your mission is too big for you or your dreams are too big for you and you feel like, well, I can't achieve these things because I suck, but other people can, right? And I still go through this as well. Like, I still feel like, you know, there's things I'm not so good at or things that are bigger than me, right? Like, and I look at other people and I can do the comparison thing too. But here's the thing, and here's the thing with comparison. If you're admiring someone else for their qualities, it's because it's also within you. Okay, so you wouldn't even be able to see a positive quality in another if it wasn't contained within you. So we need to really build our self-esteem higher and build our self-worth higher and realize that yes, we're the right person for this job. These dreams are meant for us. We do get to have it all, and we do get to live our dreams and also help a whole hell of a lot of people in the process. And that's really what this is meant to be about. It is about service and self-expression. And yes, you can have both, okay? And actually, like, from your highest self-expression, you help the most people, right? Because truly lit up, turned on, joyful people are magnetic, and instantly your energy will ripple out and just like wake people up like that. Like, it'll just create this ripple effect of love and joy on the planet, which is what we're really here to do, you guys. So I hope that has, you know, given you some motivation to keep going after your dreams forever until you achieve them. And if you want to join us in my next course, Instant Healing, you guys, where I teach you my Brittany Taylor method of healing, and I also kind of give you that kick in the ass to stop the endless healing and quickly be the person now so that you can start helping people now and achieve your life's dreams now. But we do both. So this course is really going to be like half deep healing and half learning my modality, which I think is the quickest and most fun way to heal and reframe beliefs. And the other half is going to be about just flicking that switch and being the person that you know you came to this planet to be. So you can message me for the details on that. I might actually post the link in the comments as well, but the link that I'm posting is the link to the first course that you get. So you actually get two courses. You get the original Instant Healing course that I ran back in 2018, which is amazing and jam-packed and filled with so much amazing content around healing, basically everything, self-worth, relationships, stepping into purpose. Like, you get so much content, hypnosis, video trainings, journal prompts. Like, it's the whole deal. It's basically like Heal Yourself boot camp. But then you also get the brand new live course that I'm going to be running starting December 21st, where we're going to go deeper into all these things and learning how to heal yourself, how to just be your higher self now so that you can basically like get the fuck over yourself and start helping the people you're meant to help now. So message me for the details on that. I'll put the link in there, but there's so much more to it even than just what's in the link. Like, this is going to be an experience. And yeah, you get the whole original course, which you can get access to right away when you sign up, and then you also get the brand new course, which is going to start on December 21st. So I'm super excited, you guys, for that. And yeah, this is just really the work that I was put on this earth to do. Like, this course was literally channeled. I woke up at 3 in the morning one night and I healed myself instantly with this method. I was having some physical problems. I think it was like I was having bad heartburn, and all of a sudden I just used this method and it completely disappeared. And I mean, that's just one of the things you can use this method to heal. I've actually used it like 500 times since then, not on physical things, but on emotional things. Whenever I'm feeling any type of emotion come up and I want to move through it, I want to learn the lessons behind it, this is what I use. And it does bring immediate relief, and it brings immediate like clarity to why we're feeling a certain way. Because here's the thing, every emotion is so purposeful. It's so like teaching you something, right? And so this isn't a bypass. This isn't just like, oh, heal yourself instantly and then you never have to feel again. It's like, no, this is about developing a deeper connection with your true self and soul so that you can learn the lessons behind all your life's challenges. And that's really what allows you to be your higher self now. So it's just super amazing work, you guys. You can get started right away on the original course as pre-work when you sign up, and then you get the whole new course, which is going to be really fun too. So message me for the details on that, you guys. And yeah, remember, you came for the joy of living and you were made for this.